Hey there, and welcome back to Cursed Seeds, an educational monster train series where we struggle through the toughest challenges around. In this episode, I was told very little, but I was told that this run bombed on Seraph because the player could not identify and come up with a cohesive plan. And there's a lot of reasons this could happen. We are shown Penumbra and Torch here. So we have secondary default Hellhorned with primary default Umbra. And I think Umbra is a terrible clan. This always comes up. It's very common for one of these curse seeds to come up with Umbra as an element of it because the units aren't good. And typically what happens is someone will commit to an Umbra line, and that Umbra line underperforms, and they get through some portion of the game, it falls apart, and they just don't really see how you connect the dots and bring it to victory. Now, what typically I would do is I almost always avoid the Umbra line. Just X that out, don't even try it, and go with whatever your other clan is. But sometimes you're not shown anything from the other clan, or there's no options available to you. If all your unit drafts are Umbra and all your banners are Umbra, and you just don't see anything before Ring 4 from the other clan, you don't really have many choices. So it can be very tricky. And sometimes you kind of have to take a bit of a gamble. So, a little tricky, but we'll navigate through it. So, regardless, if this is your first time joining us, what we're doing is playing difficult runs, specifically ones that are submitted by viewers to me via any mechanism they see fit. YouTube comments are pretty common here, but alternatively, if you find me on Discord, I am a moderator on the official Monster Train server, so you can find me there. You can also find me on Reddit. I post pretty regularly on the subreddit for Monster Train, providing some feedback and thoughts there. Happy to help from any perspective. Basically, if you run something at Covenant 25 with no mutators and you're just confused on how to solve a problem, you don't know what to do in a situation like this, submit it to me and I will run it, record it, and put it on YouTube for you so that you can follow along and see how I would approach it. I won't always win, but I will try my best, and at a minimum, I'll hopefully give you some educational information along the way. These do get recorded sort of ad hoc whenever they're submitted, so there's no continuity here, and yeah, so don't worry too much about that. Regardless, we are on a 3-0 with Curse Seeds right now. Our previous run, we had Burnout Rector, Lady of the Reformed, and then I just Crushing Demised basically everything in the game. And it honestly worked out really well. So there was also a Bounty Stalker in there as well as my main damage component, but at the end there I was just blowing everything up. I was killing my entire floor with Crushing Demise as well as the enemies. Worked out great. So it was definitely nice playing some variety as far as champions go instead of being stuck on Tethys or Penumbra Gaming, which are pretty common, but it's all good. I don't mind. It keeps me sharp on playing these terrible runs, So I think that's basically everything I need to do here. So as always, like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And let's dig in. Yeah, nothing else to say. Oh, I guess the only other comment I'll make is, it bombed at Seraph. Yeah, it's a pretty low score. Definitely a struggle throughout the run. We'll see what we see. Let's get in on this, shall we? All right. Hopefully you're all doing well today. I'm doing all right. Nothing particularly exciting to report, just another middle of the week day for me. The days blur together in pandemic land. Fortunately, it's not affecting me too bad, but what is it, Ida? The hurricane that came up from New Orleans the other day is now tropical storm threatening my area, so hopefully nothing too exciting happens, because boring is good when it comes to the weather. Regardless, we shall press on with Monster Train. We are default Umbra with default Hellhorned. We have double barrel Daedalus with Rage Arcus and Patient Seraph, making of a morsel Hornbreak and Caven. Okay. Penumbra means we have Shade Splitters, but I do have Pings. Torch is really good. It's better than Queen Zimpling here. Hornbreak is an exceptional card, a single +10, and this kills basically any backline in the game. I'll take a Making of a Morsel. This guy's It's basically razor sharp edge with extra steps that usually dies late game. Okay. It is a chump blocker as well if needed. Cave-In is a pretty bad card, but it can sometimes be serviceable. I think there's a lot of ways they could make this better. I don't really like this movement card because it disrupts your side too much. And yeah, and it disrupts... It's bad because sometimes you want to drop in morsels from above into another floor, but then, oh whoops, I've dropped in enemies and now my units get overrun. Or sometimes I want to drop the enemies, but oh no, I've messed up my floor because I've dropped my entire floor as well. It's annoying to play. I don't love this, but we will make do. I'll probably just remove it is what happens most likely. All right, let's see what our relic is here. Okay. This is actually interesting because Mark of a Champion enables Monstrous Penumbra in a big way, but Winged Technology is such a good perspective take. It is a solution to morsels into the Divinity if I have to play them, and it's also a solution to chump blocking Patient because it eats hits, multiple hits, and then protects my main character from getting slapped too hard. So I'm going to take Winged Technology here because I don't know what my champion path will be yet. And if it's not monstrous, there's no reason for Mark of a Champion. So this is just good. Let's see what we get. Architect monstrous. I will almost certainly pick Architect here. It's usually my favorite, and it's the one that leans into the other clan the best. We do see a Hellhorned banner on the Merchant of Magic side, and another one with a steel banner here. A lot of banner choices, actually, which I like. That is good. Dupe is on ring 3, ring 5, and ring 8. Okay, fair enough. Monstrous is not great, but I think if I were shown Monstrous and Glutton, I actually think I might lean Glutton here just because we started with Winged Technology, but we don't have to make that decision, so I will pick Architect. It's low impact, but it's the best path that gets out of your way. In the end game, it is Intrinsic Space Prism the champion, so I'll take money as well, by the way. In this situation, I have pings. There's a little question in my mind that I can deal with a 5 health enemy thanks to horn breaks and things. We can face tank stuff with morsels. We will be fine. Let's move on. Okay, unit draft. Yeah, I'll click it. There's no clergy in here, so what, nothing gets upgraded, I'm pretty sure? Just fine. I will try to horn break every single one of these units, if at all possible. Let's see. Let's see, do I want Penumbra in back or in front? Probably in front. Cool. Morsel's good. Good hit. I will, of course, take the making of a morsel here. Play a Shade Splitter. It's kind of annoying. There's really no reason to ping these. Let's see, this goes to 38 here. Let's see, 38 will... Oh, we get close, don't we? 32 plus 6 is 38. 39 with the rubble morsel. I can actually look at the other morsel, see what I get. That's the same thing. Okay, so we are now 39. If I ping this, we kill the front dude with Penumbra. So the advantage of that is it might mean that with some help, we could kill the back line here. With some help. Yeah, okay, so... Let's see, there is a way through that, for sure. So it's Train Steward up top. I accept the Ember Drain. I torch this, and we get it. And then I Horn Break here. Yeah. And we ping... Let's see, 39.55 is 49. I maybe can get this Forged Disciple to death range. No, I can't. Okay, so we're going to Horn Break on the boss turn, for sure. We accept 7. There's no way I get through that. Yeah, fair enough. This Train Steward represents more value than the Torch here. Yeah, fair enough. We tried. Cool. 7 damage taken. We should get through the boss, though. I'm not terribly worried. I can give this man a Morsel Miner, which does 27 damage to him, which is very nice. Yeah, we muscle through it. It's fine. Okay, so we took 7. Basically, I traded 7 for the trial. That's fine. It was a unit trial. Feast. Feast is really good if we go the Gorge line, but we don't have to because I already have the winged technology, so we're probably in okay shape for that. And Umbra Assault is a bad ping. I already have enough morsels for the moment if I need to take that stuff. Perils is fine, though. I'm going to this Merchant of Magic because I want a Hellhorned unit here and not an Umbra unit. Having a Perils is a really good hit, actually, so I'll take that. If they show me a holdover, that's great. And... ooh, this is interesting. Vent is really good. But Ritual of Battle is also really good. I'll take Ritual. Yeah, Horned Warrior, excellent. I'll take him. Okay, so we have the makings of a Rage line here. There was also Branded Warrior and Morsel Maker. Morsel Maker would have been fine, for the record. Morsel Maker might actually be a really good infusion into Steel, into our Horned Warrior friend, but I'm still going right. This is an excellent magic shop. I can see a holdover and put it into Perils right away. I will take 2-1s into Ritual of Battle. Yeah, that's excellent. Sure. Alright, show me a -2. Spell Chain. Show me a holdover, you cowards. Double stack. I will re-roll that for double stack, almost certainly. Need to stay above at 200 here. Plus 10 into a Hornbreak is the perfect upgrade. I'll re-roll this. Permafrost. Sadly, not what I want here. I'll take the -1 into Ritual, though. 20 in Consume into Torch. Just fine. I'm not going to buy the Permafrost here. Let's look at our banner. Steelworker is pretty solid. Yeah, Steelworker's great. Sure, I'll take him. I don't need double Horned Warriors. Yeah, fine. Now, do I want to Spell Chain the Perils here? I don't think so. If I had seen the holdover, sure. But I didn't. That's okay. We'll just chill on shards for the moment. If I had seen the holdover, I would have done that 100%. But without it, it's not worth the value because... where's my next magic shop? Down here, it doesn't compete with a Vortex. It's a shame. This would have been an excellent holdover if we'd seen it, but it is fine. We had a minimum upgraded our Ritual of Battle, so all of the dupes coming up are excellent value. Yeah, we should crush. Not really worried. Arc of Invasion? Sure. I think that is just fine. Okay, what do we get? A Morsel. Very neat. Play him first. We play an Umbra. Yeah, Steelworker. Get in there, bud. Let's see, that's 2 hits. We take 3. It's fine. No real reason to play anything here. It's fine. Yeah, it's okay. Okay, what am I looking at? I want to play Torch on Money. Horned Warrior is great in the back here. Kills all of those guys. I want to give him the Ritual for sure, and then I want to ping dollars. We should be okay. Steelworker will die, and that's just fine because he represents a lot of armor to our friends. I'm going to save Steelworker. Good trade. Save Steelworker. Seems good. Okay, cool. Because every turn of his armor means Horned Warrior is much more likely to survive. This Hornbreak's great into... yeah, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to Hornbreak the boss here. It's worth more that way. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, I'm forced to see a torch, so I don't need to go ham here. Let's see, 10 here, but he gains the +5. So it's really only 5 damage into the boss. It's still better. Sure. Break even, he gets 1 swing, fine. We're super chilling. Great job. Don't even kill our front lines. Cool. Okay, what are we looking at? Prismal Dust? Almost certainly. I don't really need Space Prism because Penumbra will represent additional space relics, basically, over the course of the run. Prismal Dust is important because we have both Arcus and Patient. Big value there. Another ritual? No, but I will take a Vent at this stage. Vent is good. At worst, it's a Consume card or something. Now we're in an interesting situation because this is an extremely good dupe for Ritual of Battle, but some Steel Shop upgrades would be nice. A multi-strike might be good. I could reasonably put Steelworker into Horned Warrior. It's not ideal, but it's fine. An ideal world would be... I'm trying to think. I mean, we want Horned Warrior to get some upgrades at some point. I shouldn't really wait until... Yeah, we don't want to go to this Steel Shop on Reign 5. I want to go to the dupe removal. So we'll go left. I'll skip this Hellvent. The Umbra banner is dead to me at this point. Don't really care. Alright, what do we have? Quick, Rage, and Damage Shield. What is my banner? Could reasonably be... Branded Warrior into him. It's not ideal, because then you have to keep Steelworker on the floor for survivability purposes. I'd have to self-infuse Steelworker. There's a Quick there, right? I could give him Quick. Yeah, this is going to be okay, I think. We'll do Quick Horned Warrior, and then find him a +25, probably. Sure, yeah, okay. Fine. Endless, don't care. Gross, no +25. Okay, we'll get it later then. Just have to do a -2. And Piercing. Okay, Infusion now for sure. Basically just looking for a +25 in this lad. I want to dupe him. We have 6 space up top, so I can fit 3 units. It's kind of interesting. Is this really right? Steelworker, is this better? Then I could have 2 of them with 4 hits and they generate 10 armor a turn. Problem is scaling is a concern here. Scaling is a concern if I only have... I didn't see a Rage Imp. Now, the defensive scaling is important, but how do I think the defensive scaling is the most important thing. Probably. What does this look like? I could brand it into Horned Warrior and then self-infuse the Steelworker. I should think real quick. What is this? What is the line here? Because there's a few ways you can go about this. I might need more space anyway, making me regret not taking the Space Prism, but this Prismal Dust is so important in this run. The other thing is that Penumbra is a terrible tank. You don't want him in front. He has 40 life or something, right? What is this? Yeah, 40 life. That's abysmal. He just dies and falls over to the slightest breeze. Armor gen is going to be important on the floor. So I think it actually is Steelworker, and then I give up on this Branded Warrior, and I dupe Ritual of Battle as many times as I can from this position, which is twice. Okay. I don't think this scales to a point where I feel comfortable, though, is my main concern. There's no damage scaling on this floor. That's what I really like about Branded Warrior here. Branded Warrior, I mean, as long as you get going, but he has quick, and as long as I play a single ritual into him, he will kill a unit. It's a little tough. His other upgrade here is a plus 25. I'm going to need 2 of them on the floor, certainly. Yeah, true. True. Huh. There's a few things we could do here. Going back, for a minute, I think Damage Shield 3 might be the right choice here. Yeah, I'm thinking about that. It might be sufficient, because the armor, if I put Steelworker inside, will be enough. The problem is, Quick is not good without Branded Warrior. The goal is to slam this man. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to Damage Shield into the Horned Warrior here. It's usually better than 25 HP. Usually. And then I'm gonna put Branded into him, and we're going to self-infuse the Steelworker. Okay, we're going to rely on spells to help out a bit. Sadly, there's no plus 30 for the vent. -2, make Cave-In playable? Hell no. Vent, no. No, that's not worth it. There's no value here. Okay. Alright, Caverns. Ah, okay. This is excellent. Most Blessed Sword. Holiest Shield is crazy into Patient here. I actually think it's just the skull, though, because I already have Prismal Dust, and I think... Yeah, it's just skull here. That's a good hit. I'll take that. Sure, why not? Okay, so I'm interested in eventually seeing a remove consume on that. Ugh. I don't really need steel shops now. I've already kind of given up on the next multi-strike. This is going to look strange. And I'm going to be using some upgrades you may not see used very often, which is exciting. I think it's fine, though. Yeah, so in this particular case, with no morsels, we still play top 4. Give him some of this. Hang out from the scariest enemy. Do not use your purge card. Oh yeah, I still have Steelworker on this, right, of course. He can go live in front, sure. So he slaps twice with Branded Warrior, so he gives a rage to the floor. So we just need to open up 2 enemies, is what we're looking for. Just 2. Okay, so thanks, Constructed Explosive, very cool. We lose Horned Warrior here. What an abysmal turn. But you know what? Fair enough. That's a real shame. It's okay, we can chump block now. Yikes. We do this. We do get all the kills. Ping ping, cool, fine. Yeah, so he slaps 1-2, which is great. This is going to scale to a point where it wins, which is cool. I like that. I'm going to kill the big man down here. Fine. Cool. The haste is unfortunate. Couldn't really stop it. Vent is good, though. I can do a ping in back. Yeah, morsel in front. Give it. Let's see, actually, this full kills the floor, huh? Sweet. Because he pings. Yeah, fine. Cool. Yeah, so we super win this combat. It's fine. The only challenge, of course, is how do you actually win the run? Because right now this is not winning the run. Not even close. I realize I could have maybe fed that man, but it's fine. It doesn't matter. We're done. Alright, so he dies within the span of 5 damage shield. So 1, 2... Yeah, okay. So very few rounds. That is strong. Transcend Imp with no imps. I take it back. I wish I had Queen's Impling on this run. I mean, what's the best I could see here? The best I could see is Impish Scholar or something like that. Maybe an Impsicle. That's such a high roll, though. Taking this is not good here, sadly. Yeah, I saw no common imps. Sure. Spike of the Hellhorned is abysmal. Just not even considering it. Reinforce is fine if we go that way. It is a survivability line, but I need to generate armor. So not excellent. I don't think it's this yet. No, I don't think so. Okay, Steelworker, very good. This is nice because I can now self-infuse Steelworker comfortably without having to dupe him, which I will do. Now, we get 1 more space automatically, so he takes 1 space on the floor. I get then, which is down to 4 space. No, he takes 0 space on the floor, so I have 5 on the floor. 1, 2, 3. It's interesting because I actually think I do want extra space on this run no matter what, for chump blockers and stuff, because he'll give +1 space eventually. +1 space. He gives +1 space. That means what? Means I have 6 on the floor. I can fit a 3rd unit. Yeah, because we have to dupe Branded Warrior. I do want space at some point in this run, basically. But I can take Draw now. I don't think it's going to matter for Fel. I'm not duping him until later. I could dupe him early, actually. It's actually a really good dupe. If I take the space now, I could actually set it up. Yeah, I'm going to take space now, actually. I think this is really good right now. Now, removals or Magic Shop? Probably the Magic Shop. Well, I mean, they could still show me holdover, right? I would take it. Money is fine. The removals are good, though. And the Relic might be excellent. I'm going to go left. I don't think it's this Magic Shop here. When do I see another one, then? I mean... potentially never, right? If I go left here, then I don't see a Magic Shop because this one is Unstable Vortex Hellvent for sure. And fortunately, our man is fully upgraded, but the +25s will go into the Steelworker combo. It's a lot of shards that I'm going to pick up on this one, right? 25 from the infusion, 15 from the dupe. That's 40. I go to 75 on ring 5. So I shouldn't take this relic. I could dupe later. This relic could be really good. Could be really bad. There's enough good hits here. I'm self-infusing a Steelworker, okay? So there's Railhammer, which goes completely out of control. That turns him from 10 to, what, 18? That's huge. Then there's First Hell Pact for Prismal Dust. There's Gurg's Goad. There's any Rage Relic would be excellent. There's a lot of good stuff here. They could theoretically give me Mind Jacks, and then I could just set up mid-floor, and that looks a lot cleaner. Our ramp time will hopefully be fast if I can thin my deck enough. My big concern is if I don't go to this Magic Shop, I'm probably never seeing one, because I'm always going for this dupe. It's either on Ritual of Battle or Horned Warrior at this stage. Horned Warrior magnifies the scaling, which is really good. A lot of power right now, and I want to do it eventually. And he's fully upgraded, so that's fine. I'm probably going to go to the Removal Steel Shop on Ring 6, because if I want to see +25s for Self-Infused Steelworker, okay. I will see one on Ring 7 at least, fine. And then I need a dupe, so that's another Steel Shop on Ring 8. It's a really good one too, with Hellvent and Vortex. So I don't see another Magic Shop, so I'm going to go right here. Yeah, I want to look at a Magic Shop here, get some upgrades. A +10 into Vent in the Hornbreak is exceptional. I'll just drop the -1s into Hornbreak too. It's This goes to 180. Yes. At 180, I re-roll this, and I can afford a holdover at the worst case. Yeah, fine. We now see holdover perils of production, which is fun. This is good scaling, actually. Cool. Alright, I feel good about that. Umbra banner. I don't want these cards. Let's see. Architect 2, of course. And I want to... Oh, do I click this? Yeah, why not? We'll click it. Improved Firebox. Interesting choice. Commemorative Spike. Also interesting. Jackstrips is kind of fine, actually. Interesting. Jackstrips is okay, actually. Improved Firebox is fun, though. I don't have a lot of value here, but you could do some stuff with an intrinsic on that Prismal Dust, huh? I'm going to take Jackstrips, though. I think it's okay. No high rolls, sadly. And we're going to 50, and that means that we're going to go very high on shards very quickly in the dupe ring. But it should be fine. Should be okay. Cool. Let's see. I will rather torch a unit, I think. Yeah, fine. Cool. Great news. The quick means he also gets the slay, which is exceptional. Cool. Shame about this trusted priest. We're definitely killing both of these enemies. Yeah, we're snowballing here, actually, is what this is coming down to. Is there anything that... Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to ping off the spell shield here in case I draw my consumed torch before I see a Hornbreak. And then I guess I'm going to vent bottom too. Why not? It does nothing, but it doesn't matter. We're going to super win. There's no way we can lose at this point. I have everything I could possibly want. Just kill my dude. Sure. Yeah, actually, I think this is just fine. Yeah, he now swing, kills. We kill here. Look at the power of this clip of this Hornbreak, by the way. Just kill that big dude. Excellent news. Kill this man now. Great job. I will work on this front fellow. Yeah, fun. Yeah, so this is good. As long as I can get my floor rolling, we can now remove everything, pretty much. Keep working on this dude, I suppose. Sure. Maybe I see a thing. No? Fine. We do take some damage. Oh no. Yeah, fine. Oh no, a self-mutilation. Whatever will I do? There's no reason to. All of these cards are pointless. Which is awesome news. Yeah, we're very strong right now with the Branded Warrior infusion, so I think this line will get there. Void Binding, yeah, of course. Sign me up. Inferno... Huh. Inferno is one of the best cards, but I actually think the Slays are going to be important. What matters more? It's because Tiresome Climb is also excellent. It buys us 2 turns of... Yeah, it buys us 2 turns of Divinity, which is good. I will actually take Tiresome Climb over Inferno here. And now I just need to remove stuff. Yeah, okay. Hope for peace. Great job. We go right for sure. And we power up hard here. The removals are to Train Stewards. They're bad. Okay, now... Temple is a... Oh, Spell Chain. How strong am I going to be? Yeah, it's Spell Chain. This is a lot of Rage and a lot of Ember. Engage the Pact. It is Steelworker into Steelworker here. I might go to 100 here. in an unbelievable display of disrespect for the enemies. Horned Warrior, of course. 105. Is this worth enough value to me? Probably, right? Is that valuable enough? What would I take instead? I dupe a Ritual of Battle here, just remove cards now. I just need to get rid of, what? Both Train Stewards and a bunch of torches. The Shade Splitters will be fine. I'll have an extra space on the last combats, which means I will be able to use, you know, damage shield infused morsels to just face tank things, which is good. I'm super on board with that. Do I need this? The nice thing about this is I can split it up among the Horned Warriors. Yeah, this is so good. This can be all of the shards I take on this run right now. I go to removal, removal, removal. I get 6 cards out of this deck. I just buy removals. I don't need any big upgrades. Give me some plus 25s and it's cool. I mean, okay. All right, Ring 5. Bring it on. I mean, Crystal Cloak is scary. Heaven's Seal is maybe too disrespectful. We're doing what? 15, 15? In the worst case, I do 60 on this floor. We're fine. Something on turn 1 gets upgraded, by the way. Oh, and it's not even the unit I'm afraid of? Awesome. Ember Drain. Who cares about Ember Drain? Just kill... I'm gonna... Oh wait, Heaven Seal. Yeah. So we do kill the back fellow here. Fine. It costs a slay, but it's just cool. Steelworker enters the fray. Ember Drain doesn't matter to me. I want to kill... Yeah, 180 is a scary number. I'll kill that back fellow. Sure. Ember is now solved. Yeah, cool. I now can put Big Prismal Dust into Penumbra here. You may ask why, and because Steelworker's going to die on Crystal Cloak, and that's okay. This damage shield will be preserved until Crystal Cloak's turns, which is super valuable. And now I just want to scale... Do we get there? We totally do. This is what, 102, 152. We actually don't get there. I need to be over... What is this, 56? So I put both of these into the front fellow then. Okay. We do kill the man. That's good. I'm going to actually lift the tank here. Oh, he dies too. Oh yeah, because Penumbra slaps it. Fun. Okay, cool. And 2 damage off on that kill. Pretty close though. Yeah, so this is looking pretty good. 61, 61, we get the kill on the back. Right, so it's 122. He has 36. So currently we're missing the second slay. So I can actually just pump this into the front fellow, right? Yeah, 79 by 79. He gets the kill now. Cool. Great job. Yeah, rage to the floor seems good. I want to start putting rage into the back person now. And I wish to tank turns to the best of my ability. Seems good. Cool, rage is in position. Rage in the back. Rage in the back. Because it's the one that's most likely to hit. Sadly, we didn't draw any units here. I don't even know if I have units left. Could have been some stuff. There were options. We're super okay here because of the damage shield, though. Yeah, no problems. 666. It's all good. It does take some rounds, 7 of them. Yeah, no chance, though. Cool. Okay, our line looks all right here. Drop cage. Ooh, suddenly that cave-in is looking pretty juicy. But it makes this tiresome climb really good. Yeah, alright, that's solid. Gravel question mark? It's not bad. It is technically survivability to any unit. Technically. Shroud Spike is also technically something. It will have value later on because of morsels existing. I don't think I need these. I think it is just remove cards and we solve our run. Okay. Oh, Pyre Chomper. Important work. Battering Ram's not it. It's not gonna. I mean, we're gonna have some armor. We do have enough Ember technically for it once we hit the perils, but I don't know about this card being a solution. I already have the Skull. I don't think it's these. We'll skip them. I need to just remove stuff. We'll go to the right as before. I'll look at the caverns first. You never know what you see. Purge a card, gain a card. It's a purge. Purge is excellent. Thanks. What could you show me? Rare Umbra. Trample? That's pretty good. What else is there, though? There's a lot of trash that we could see in Umbra, though. Which I don't like trash. Umbra. Rare. It's just Trample. I mean, Furnace Tap. So Furnace Tap, Trample are excellent here. Extra hits, great news. Everything else is dead. Yeah. Okay, so that's fair. There's two really good hits then. And then Hellhorned is what? Alloy of the Ancients is excellent. Last Stand is fine. One Horn's Tome is a little scary. I could afford it, though. I would not take Dark Deal. I have Damage Shield on my dudes. Kind of difficult decision. I think Umbra is technically a little better. Wretch is not it. We skip. Cool, that's fine. A removal for 10 free gold is great. We kick Train Steward. We kick a Torch. Cave-In suddenly got a little better because I can play it on a lower floor. Although it moves them down. I don't want to overstack enemy floors. This is a weird card. I might still remove it, but I think the Torch is fine to remove right now. Alright, give me some plus 25s. Yeah, plus 25 into Steelworker. Great job. I will re-roll for a plus 25. I will... Am I seeing another Merchant of Steel? Yes, I'm guaranteed to see one, so... Just purge cards at this point. Move a Torch. Remove a Shade Splitter, I think. Yeah, fine. I could remove the other Torch, but I want to have a good plus 20 in consume target. So we'll do this. It's fine. I'll chill. 25 cards, good. Do not take money. It's fine. We should demolish Arcus. I have no concerns about this fellow. We have a lot of damage scaling. I just let enemies walk up and it'll be cool. It is a very scary unit to see on turn 1, huh? Okay, it's Penumbra. Horned Warrior. It's Torch, Hornbreak, and then we get Ritual for free with no concern. Great. 2 units enter the fray. Fine. A little concerned. Let's see, 33 is 66 plus 30 here is 66 and 30 is only 96. This man probably walks on me. I'm gonna pop him. I think he walks on me because he's upgraded. Let's see, what now? Not a lot of good stuff. This is what, 31, 31 is 62 and 30. I need to slay on this turn, huh? Will I accept bonus damage on all of these and these to ascend 1 up? Yeah. Yeah, this is fine. Because it's rage to the whole floor, which scales me to a really good point. Yeah, because now 70 and 38 is 108. It's worth playing with Void Binding, by the way. Totally. This is a harvest. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. Cool. Void Binding is a trade up here. Cool. Great news. Take the rage. Fine. Alright, we finally see this card. Feeling pretty good about that now. I really don't want you to play anything. Could pop damage shield, but it's not worth this nonsense. Yeah, fine. Ooh, we come close. Let's see, 110 here, and 78 is 188. So these two kill the front, and it's just, yeah, 68 plus 28 into the back. Kind of fun. I could kill it by putting some rage in here, which I think I should do. Put some rage here. Fine, we'll get the kill that way. It's a very clean kill. No reason to play any other cards. The fact that we're getting through this here is promising. Our deck's not even refined. And they, seriously, another incant shard up here? Are you crazy? Ugh. We clear this whole thing, right? Yeah, fine. Ugh, it's so gross. I have to play one up here. Fine. I don't need these cards, right? And it just affects the consume version. 49 by 49 is a 98. Kill, 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 kill. Great news. I'll just take the rage. Honestly, I don't care about these other cards at this stage. Put it in back. Yeah, fine. Oh no, cave in for 4 Ember. -2 vent. Oh god. It's fine. I think we'll actually be stronger into the Divinity than elsewhere, simply because... Thank you, damage shield, by the way. Very cool. Simply because there's more enemies to slay. And we run into this situation where we're going to have a lot of slays happening. We should get through this, no problemo. He does not even break through my damage shield. Excellent news. Pretty good floor. We should do the same thing to Patient, by the way. We'll have the extra space for the morsel at that point. Umbra Stone. That's one of the cards I would have clicked. Better than a One-Horned Tome here. I think we already hit enough times. I mean, they're basically fragile anyway, but 5 Ember is a little harder to play. The Trample will be good. Especially early. Yeah, fine. And I already took the space. Draw is really good. Ember is already sort of solved, because I have 5 Ember a turn from this. Perils of Production, so we just need draw. Fine. Cool. Draw is good. The +1 space from Penumbra is excellent. We'll go to the right here. I need to remove cards. The Trinket Shop is luring here. It's very tempting. There are a lot of good hits, but I think just removing cards is great, and -1s are also useful into Tiresome Climb. Yeah, sure. Remove card. Alright, it is Torch time. Let's see. +20 in consume? Holdover. Oh, holdover Void Binding? Alternatively, holdover Tiresome Climb just solos the Divinity? Huh, that's 4 days. I need to think about that. There's a lot of, this is tempting. A lot of very tempting stuff here. Architect 3, by the way. So there's 2 really good lines here. There's holdover Void Binding. 1, it's great survivability. It represents, what is this, 2 damage shield a turn? That's excellent news, right? That offsets the Divinity's hits very effectively. Rage 6 is humongous every turn. If I'm playing that card every turn, it is better than every other card in my deck, right? Just hands down. Yes. The only contender is Tiresome Climb. But truly, I think I just do a -1 in Tiresome Climb, and it's fine. Yeah, the other nice thing is that early Void Binding at 0 cost is playable. I can just go to 0 energy, play nothing. The only downside is if I see it before I've played all my units and haven't hit the perils of production yet. So there is a world where it's annoying, but at the same time, I just remove cards. Just get rid of bad stuff, and it's not a problem. It's better than the Tiresome Climb, I think. Although, admittedly, 4 Dazed is extremely good here on Holdover. I mean, that solos the Divinity, but just remove cards. Just remove cards. It's fine. Yeah, Void Binding is better here. We'll take it to 1. 0 cost. I will re-roll. It's plus 10. Make Hornbreak do 50. Nah, it's fine. We re-roll. Permafrost. There's an argument for that. 20 and Consume. We'll go into Torch here. I'm actually just going to go into Vent. I'm not holding over and plus 30ing a Vent or something on this run. I don't see it being the line. It steals the kills, and I want a Snowball. I'll put the Consume on it. Take a -1 here. Probably in Hornbreak. It's a card I want to... Oh no, Tiresome Climb. Yeah. Tiresome Climb. I can afford that Permafrost. I don't need money for anything here. Remove 2. Okay. Remove 2. It's going to be Torch. And then it's going to be... Morsels are fine. They're technically better than Torch because they will chump block on the Divinity. 2 hits is nice. 2 hits every turn. Cleans it up a little bit. Cleans it up a lot. This Torch does nothing. I'll just remove this Torch now. Yeah, this Torch goes. Okay. Okay, 24 cards, 6 draw. Pretty solid. I could take this money. Huh. I don't know. Not entirely sure. The Divinity is potentially concerning. It actually doesn't bother me too much if Penumbra does eventually die, but I like him being around. This is another reason I picked that Void Binding holdover, by the way. I can just kind of rotate it as needed for damage shield. It is a more powerful defensive skill, I think. Although Tiresome Climb is nice. It's a very difficult decision. What is the Permafrost in here? Could be a number of things. It's never Cave-In, never Petrified Skull. Skull does mean I just kill a mini-boss, though, which is nice. They show me a Spell Chain. Spell Chain Frozen Petrified Skull is exceptional here. True. Permafrost the Umbra Stone if I miss it, but I don't think that's it. No, I'm going to actually Permafrost the Petrified Skull. I can just play the Prismal Dust whenever I draw it, pretty much. This guarantees I kill a mini-boss. Which matters. Money? I just need a 25 health here. And then maybe if I have enough, if I can take this trial, then I'll buy a relic, basically. Yeah, basically this trial equivalates. That's not a word. Equates is the word I'm looking for. It's not even late. It is 12:45 in the evening for me. I should not be making that kind of a mistake. I could go a little reckless on Pact Shards, but my main concern is the Divinity will be doing 10 damage, and I would like Penumbra to have the strongest lease on life possible. 2 more removals are very good. I actually might buy 2 removals with the 400 gold instead. That is 120, 180. Pretty good. 120, 180, and then buy a plus 25. Okay. I should take this trial, whatever it is. What's the worst one for me? Spikes is actually horrifying, though. Just don't be Spikes. Or, just draw Void Binding early and it's fine. Yeah, I don't need this money here. I think I might consider a Spell Chain. Oh, of course it's Spikes. I can't take Spikes. Yeah, that's the worst one possible. Because any of the infused dudes will have Spikes 10, they'll just kill our Hellhorned warriors. This is the only one I couldn't take. Shame. Well, he just missed 2 removals. I mean, they show me spikes anyway. It's like, run is cursed. Also, holy crap. Ugh. This combat is the worst. I'm glad I didn't click that. Holy crap. Morsel, save the Ember Drain, I suppose. Horned Warrior, I need to... Always playing another Morsel here? Sure, why not? Now, what is the likelihood I pierce out this front dude? Pretty low. Because Horn Breaks don't get through it. So I kill the back dude and just hope I don't eat 1,000,000 damage here. It's interesting, the 30 damage is probably better in any of these. Maybe I see... I hope I draw into... Where is it? Petrified Skull. Just kill the front dude. This is not Heaven Seal, right? I actually think this damage is better spent in the Gilded Wings. Yeah. Okay, please. Okay, we didn't get it. It's fine. Let's see. 4 space after this. Cool. Rage is good. This is gonna be bad. Show me the goods, please. Oh, we've seen it. Okay, really good turn. This saves us. I do 226 damage to this thing, which saves the run quite literally. Yeah, actually. Now, we don't get to slay, though, sadly. That is unfortunate. We do get a kill, and he dies to jack strips, huh? Interesting. Is this cave-in worth it? I mean, it overstacks the hell out of this floor. It's really bad, actually, right? I will play the Morsel, I think. Tanking this is good. Yeah, that's a big swing. 24 swing? Sure. I could have played it in back and it would have gotten the kill, but I don't care. He dies to jack strips. I think I'm going to take 6 damage shield here to protect our lad. Because I don't want to overstack these floors. Yeah. Cave-in probably has to go. Oof, close. Alright, now fortunately some Wilt Wings in play. Very good. I like Wilt Wings a lot. Let's see, 43 comes in. I'll start putting it in the back then. Yeah, I can put the Trample in the front. Bleed some over. Cool. Void Binding in the back. Great, we get a kill. Now how does this work? He sweeps, cool. We get at least some rage here, which is excellent. I want to leave these units intact. Actually, I should vent bottom. No, I want to trade damage shield for slays here. Yes, that is correct. So I just don't vent here. This guy again dies to jack strips. Thank you, jack strips. Very cool. I can actually hold up. Morsel Miner, tank this. Yeah, takes 2 hits here. Yeah, because he does swing. We have to do the damage with Penumbra and such. It's a shame. Can actually... Yeah, it's fine. Why not? Cool. Yeah, fine. Okay, alright, what do we got? I need to scale the damages very fast. Trample, so front is good here. Morsel in action, take the hits. Good. This means we're actually killing everything with that. Very good. That's the kind of slaying you want to happen. It's the escalation slay, which is great news. I can spread that out. I will ping the element back here, and I will take a morsel. Great job. Cool. Okay. I will ascend the boss here as well. We're fine on this combat. I think for sure spikes would have killed me. About as much as I'll say. Here, look at this. Cave in here. 2 days, and then I ascend him, and he loses. Great job. Doing enough damage here. Cool. Spikes, sadly, would have killed me. Unfortunate. Take another Void Binding. It is scaling. Yeah, this is one of the few cards you could show me that I will take. Inferno would be a pick here, but I really need to not hurt my scaling here. Every enemy that walks up is important. Other nice thing about Jackstrips, if I ever leak a Shade Wings for any reason, it dies before it hits the pyre, but they don't die before they come to top floor. Battering Ram would be nice, but I need to just remove cards, I think. Yeah, okay. We go right. For sure. We go right. Yeah. Yes, for sure. I'm bouncing around. Why am I bouncing around? What is this dupe here? What do I get from the left? Nothing? Some pyre health? Yeah, we go right. This is a for sure. Removals are so valuable. At this stage, I'm happy to remove probably Shade Splitters, maybe Cave-In. I'm trying to think of a world where I want to play Cave-In on the Divinity. There's obviously the later turns where I have so many... Yeah, no, Cave-In is bad. This card is just not... It's tough because if you turn one, draw it on Divinity, it is decent. Huh, I don't know how I feel about that. Spell Chain. Oh, Spell Chain Petrified Skull is 100% a take here. Yeah, that is both mini-bosses dead now, which is exceptional. You just save these for emergencies. Get out of jail free, kill a bad guy. I mean, you saw how valuable that was on Ring 7 with that horror upgrade. Cool. Give me a plus 25. Will I re-roll this for a plus 25? It's cool, I didn't want any of these anyway. Mind Jacks would have actually been really good here. Right? I could technically play middle. But I would like the turns to ramp, draw through my deck. I can daze the Divinity in a worst case. Yeah, it's fine. Alright. Okay, I'm not going to re-roll for a plus 25. Because 60 gold takes me to 125. And then I can buy a plus 25, but I can't afford a removal. And truly, the removal is the best thing here. So I'll just take 10 health, and it will be okay. Sure, removal, please. I get 3 removals here. What are they into? Almost certainly Shade Splitters. Making of a Morsel is the same card, essentially. I think I am killing Cave-In, by the way. I can't see a world where I want to play that. There are so many dead draws for it. There's only one good turn for it on the Divinity, and that's turn 1, before I have played anything. Because Daze on middle doesn't do anything. It actually hurts me. It overstacks the floor, which is harder for me to slay through. And yeah, there's no reason to do that stupidity. And the Daze doesn't help me. So it's turn 1 only. And on Patient, it's fine. But on Patient, I also can just chump block him, and I'll put enough damage shield on the Steelworker that I don't care. So we kill Cave-In. Sorry, bud, not your run. I remove now 2 Shade Splitters. Yeah, 2 Shade Splitters. Remove Shade Splitter, not Ritual of Battle. That would be bad. What's this other removal? Consumes. Well, let's look at my rerolls real quick. 2 dead weights, 2 horn breaks. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 cards in the reroll. Yeah, it's kill Shade Splitter for sure. I already have enough morsel density. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right now. Void Bindings are better cards than morsels. Yeah, it's just remove this. We just need to get our deck down thin. Now the dupe here is tricky. I could do Petrified Skull. Just kill more enemies. Pretty good. It does counteract what I want to do here, which is play a ton of Rage and slay everything, but it answers emergencies. It answers really bad emergencies. I'm pretty likely to see my perils in the top 3 draws. I see 18 cards. Obviously that changes if I roll Void Binding early or something. So I don't think I dupe a Void Binding, because seeing it early is bad. I want to play it, but I can't play my units. Tough. I think I'm probably just going to dupe Tiresome Climb. It cleans up the Divinity and... yeah, okay, actually that's a funny realization, but I think duping Tiresome Climb is really good. Cleans up the Divinity, because on every redraw I apply 8 days now instead of 4. Very good. It's an emergency pinch hitter. It's great to draw on turn 1, or turn 2, or whenever. Helps on Patient. It's never a bad card. I can ascend things to get slayed earlier if I clear out a floor. Yeah, it's just Tiresome Climb. For sure. Makes me a little sad I didn't put a -1 on it, but it's fine. Or another -1 rather, but it's okay. This spell chain will come into play. I will absolutely put this on Petrified Skull. It is worth the extra damage here. Yep, thank you, spell chain. Very fun. Purge is interesting because of the interaction with Hope for Peace. It turns something into a consume. Not that I would want to do that, I don't think. Yeah, alright, dupe Tiresome Climb. This is the line. Cool. I have a +10 that I can't put anywhere. We've spent all of our money. I think we're good. I think we're okay. Our friend did die here, so hopefully we fare better, but I think we've done it. I don't want to call it yet, but we've answered the questions, and now it's just a matter of drawing the answers. Now I just need to draw the cards in the correct order. There are enough draw orders where I win that I feel pretty confident I have answered all of the problems. Patient won't likely snipe us. We have damage shield everywhere. Every morsel protects against Patient snipes. I might rally him or incant him a bit, but it's okay because of the Void Binding tanking. Petrified Skull answers early waves. I could always let Penumbra die. Yeah, I think we're good. 120 out of 100. This is acceptable. Also worth noting, 120 is useful into Patient. 130 is when he gets Trample, which makes Morsel chump blocks a little concerning. Now, obviously they have damage shields, so they would eat the whole thing, but that's only if I actually killed all of the other enemies. I think Patient should be free, though, but I could see bad turn 1s if he's up top, right, and I draw poorly. But there are turn 1s where top draw is fine, too. I could also actually put Horned Warrior in front of Penumbra to tank off of a damage shield. Kind of interesting. I think we'll be okay. 120 out of 100. Let's get him. Yeah. Okay, Patient. Just don't be top, and let me draw well. I don't think there are draw orders that kill me, but... yeah, so this looks scary. But it's actually great because we hit this Tiresome Climb. So here, have 4 days. You loser. I have to take all of this. It's fine, though. I mean, all this rallying is just... it is what it is, dude. It is what it is. He is 4 times dazed, though, which is excellent. Cool, I get all my units in play. Yeah, actually, this is exceptional news. I lose the Umbra Stone, but it's fine. These first waves are free. I will eventually play Damage Shield on Steelworker, but I don't think I need to now. So here, I'm going to start with Void Binding. And now, because I've played all my units, right, I might miss some other cards here, and it might suck, but getting that in play is really powerful. I'm going to play a Morsel here. Sure, bud. And I'm going to actually burn this vent on a random floor. I don't want this in my deck. Cool. He goes top. He is still dazed, fortunately. Yeah, we lose some cards, but it's fine. We do farm everything here. Great. I have the Petrified Skull for emergencies. Good turn. I now am guaranteed to hit the card I want to hit, and we are fine. Void Binding, split up the cards, perils, more Void Binding. This one's going on the front, so I get some damage shield. And then check it, I dazed our friend. Good, free 300 damage. We've cleaned this up, we're winning now. I'm going to put damage into Big Man down here. Great job. We're clean. We've done it. He now moves off floor. Great job. Yeah, we're there. We are there. Do we... Oh, 50 coming in. 50 coming in. How's this looking? 81, 81 is 162. Ah, yes. 162 means we're actually 1 barrels of production off, because that is 162 plus 122, so 284. He has to, but the most important thing is he has to spend his entire round. 223 is what we're doing on the back. Yeah, so here, I actually fixed this by just blasting up some energy, for sure. Yeah, it cleans it up. We're great. We have achieved the goal. I'm going to put all of the damage shield in the front here. It's good. I will daze Seraph. He is just dead. Cool. Great news. And I'm going to chill on Prismal Dust. Actually, no, I'm going to play it. It's cool. I have all of the Void Bindings in the world. We have done it. Cool. Great job, Seraph. You're really contributing here. Okay. 151, 151. A little annoying, the lineup here. He has to swing twice into this. A little unfortunate. If I... Can I get it there? I can. Yeah, I can get the sleigh, right? I can do this here. And then I put this here and we get that hit. Yeah, cool. All right, so he swings and kills now. 157 here. And then 77 by 2. That's enough. That's 311. So we clean this up all there. That means this thing is actually hitting my damage shield, which is annoying. I want to daze Seraph. He no longer matters. So I can take this Morsel Excavator, and he takes this hit, and that's fine. Sure, man. I don't really care about Seraph's attack. Yeah, fine. Cool. Damage shield does not matter. Once we get to the point where they're killing everything, yeah, this is what I'm looking for. Trample Stone activated, and now he just kind of rampages and kills everything. And nothing matters. I don't even need to play the Petrified Skull in this combat. Yeah, he... Alright, cool. Good chat. How much days? 9? Yeah, alright, this is free. Start putting the rage in the back at this point. This what is 250, 225, so 450 altogether. 450 cleaves this whole wave, which means that at that point I should put the damage shield in front. I'm actually going to start putting it in our actual front dude. Yeah, seems good. Turns out that extra space really mattered for the jump blockers, by the way. It contributes a lot. Leave all these units alive. I don't want to kill them. It's actually significantly better to leave them standing. Damage shield is good. Rage and back. I will... It doesn't matter. There's no reason to daze him here. I might as well. Right? Yeah. Seems good. He never breaks our damage shield. Cool. I think he dies before daze wears off. Yeah, he is very dead. We have solved the riddle of the run, I believe. Something similar on the Divinity, please? Just kind of do the same thing with the cards. Give me that early ascend, and I feel pretty good about it. Like, here, right now. No? Okay. Fine. By the way, jackstrips, big value. I don't even have to worry about the Apprentices of Light here. Alright, so pretty straightforward. Morsel in play, feed it to Penumbra. Warrior, warrior. Okay. I should do this damage into the front one here to enable a slay. Thank you, damage shield 1. Alright, show me a good card. Okay. Tiresome Climb is an answer. Steelworker enters the fray. think I have to start playing Void Binding now. Certainly. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Void Binding enters the fray. I have to play it. I will see Perils in 2 turns. I have 4 turns here. Okay, we're fine. I need to start scaling Rage on the front fellow. Now, so he kills that. Huh. 1 more Void Binding takes me to 11 Rage. So it's a net of +5 here, so another 10 damage. So he'll be doing 37 by 2. He's going to be 1 damage off. I don't want to burn the skull here. I think I actually want to kill the Will Wings. I'm a little concerned about it because I'm not scaling to the correct point, and my next draw determines a lot about what I do here. So I'm going to ping that out, and I'm using the torch because it goes away. Fine. Only doing 200 on this floor. Okay. Not good. Yeah, this is not ideal. Ooh, but we see the vent. In an emergency... That kills everything, doesn't it? It absolutely does. Because he swing kills. Rage, rage. Alright, so we kind of spiral a little bit here. That's good. Okay, now the real test. Okay. Perils of Production. Good. Means I can even play the Trample. Good. Now, I'm going to ascend a unit off this floor. The question is what? Mini-boss, by the way. He's gonna die. You may ask why. I don't want him mucking me up with curses next turn. I would rather draw my other cards. Okay, so... 133 here is pretty good. If I ascend the Clipped Reflector, he does swing into me, but I get the slays on everything else, right? 52, 52, 25. What does this guy have? I gotta do math. Math is annoying. He has 60 and 76. So 136. We're currently doing 53, 53, plus 25, 131. I'm 5 damage off. So... I can put the rage here. I ascend Reflector Man off the floor. We clear everything. I put the trample in play. We begin big scaling here on Trample Lad. I immediately kill chains. We chill on this Petrified Skull. I accept 7. Fine. Cool. And that was a lot of damage shield, but I think it's okay. Yeah, I kind of expected this to look a little ugly here. Alright, Trample Lad. He swings. I may have to burn this skull on this turn. Now, 131, 131. If I can get it to a point where we're over-trampling. This is... Let's math this real quick. We're currently at 131 plus 131, so 262. These front 2 die from this man. Good. Right? Yes, absolutely. Even with the armor gain. Well, I could do a lot of work by killing the Spike student back, actually, right? The real question I have to ask, I can't tank this whole man. I should scale to the point where I kill the second mini-boss. So here's what I'm doing. I'm not gonna worry too much about it. I'm killing the Dark Wings. This cleans up the whole floor. Play the Vengeful Shard. Just scale. I'm putting the damage shield here because he's trampling and taking all the spikes damage here. Good. I could actually still stop the spikes damage. I think that's maybe good. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, now I need to put all dazes into the boss here. Yeah, great job. Alright, we're just gonna tunnel Spikes Man for a bit here. Tiresome Climb, excellent job. I mean, not Tunnel Spikes Man, but Trample Man. This Hornbreak... Ooh, hold up. I think killing the multi-striker is more important than anything right now, right? We clean this up. I think we'll do enough damage here to wipe the other dudes. Yeah, because he's bad. Okay, yeah, he is very bad. I think we clean this next floor, no problemo. Yeah, actually, we don't, huh? Interesting. I don't want to take these hits, huh? So this is, we're doing roughly, what is this, 5, stop talking. This is a lot of damage, but we're still not chewing through what we want to hit. We're taking 30 to the front, which means what? Where's that coming from? 30? It's getting hit by both of these guys, right? If I put this in front... Oh, we come close, huh? That's interesting. I think I need to ascend one of these enemies out of the way and accept the reality of our situation. Cool. Yeah, that will do. I will take Rage. Yeah, fine. We'll take the making of a morsel here. Where's this 4 coming from, though? I mean, he's gaining 9. Or 10. Oh, so he's just getting hit once by this dude. So if I put this morsel in front, he takes it. Yeah, cool. Great. Big swing. Love that. Thank you, damage shield. I'm going to put this damage shield into the back fellow here. Yeah, these are the important ones for Relentless, I think. Okay, we clean this up. We should scale to a good level here. I'm a little concerned about this next wave. Oh, well, I guess I shouldn't be, huh? I should probably kill the Wiltwings, though. Now, hold up, though. I need to worry about the math because this stupid thing has gain armor. I'm always playing Perils and Void Binding. Not playing those would be dumb. How much HP does this floor have? 60 plus 91. By the way, if I had committed both Hornbreaks into this front dude, I would have been able to kill him and do an extra bonus 91 here. But it was so risky to guarantee that redraw, right? I just was not convinced I'd see it. And killing the multi-striker is big value here, so... Okay, so he has 91 plus 60 plus... What is this? 240... plus 11, plus 150, plus 21. I mean, that's 573 on that floor, huh? That's already more than the High Priest. Okay, so I'm a little less concerned about Mr. Mini-Boss here. Now, the real question is, where are the cutoffs from this dude's trample? He's doing 466. Okay. Now, 466, what is he killing? He's killing the front dude, of course, in one hit. Cleaving that out to the back. Alright, he kills both of the front guys, actually, with his attack. So, putting damage into him is pure value into the Clip Deflector. So, this is value. It is simply good trading. Cool. Now, I will play a morsel off floor to tank this hit. He dies, but it's cool because that death comes from after the Dark Wings is dead. So this Wiltwings swings, breaks the damage shield, and then dies and kills it, which is just fine with me. This is my Relentless wave. Okay. I don't really care that much about it. I will just cleave it all out. We are scaling Rage to a tremendous degree here, thanks to the Slays. I could still ping it out, but I'm a little concerned because you see the armor gain there. I'd rather not do that. In which case, I think it's better to just start killing these... Well, this is a really low HP floor, huh? I'm just going to kill the Wiltwings behind here, because that almost certainly is going to get slapped by one of Penumbra or this man. And then the next 2 tiresome climbs I see will be in the boss. We'll have enough days. We win. I'm not concerned about it, yeah. Of course, blow up this man. Yeah, we've got it. 16 damage shield into our lad. Tons of dazed into the boss. We have achieved transcendence. I will actually just kill one of these bottom dudes because I don't want to deal with the curse. That's the only thing. Cool. Yeah, we win. Show me the X. Hey, we get there. He takes 25 damage. Oh no. Where's that coming from? 10, 10, 5? Yeah, cool. Morsel in play. Thank you, Mr. Morsel. Very cool. Wow, he's dead before he even loses days, huh? That's cool. Still gonna do it because it makes me feel better. 8 days. Great job. Alright, cool. What an excellent run. Cool. That's a lot of rage pickup. Alright, goodbye, Divinity. So it turns out my line was correct. I'm really glad that I reasoned through that and picked it well. We do have the W here, so very fun. Very fun. Cool, good run. A good Hellhorned run that also had an intrinsic space prism on it. 100%. Score is fine. All right, let's look at the challenge first. As always, I will talk through the other player first and see what they did and make my comments based on that. So, cool. All right, what you got? What you got? Okay, so we have an alloyed construct line. Now, my first argument here is that I think alloyed construct is good, but I don't think you can. This is one of the few winning Umbra lines, in my opinion. It is one of the few that I think gets there. So there's I have a few comments, my opinion. All right, first off, alloyed construct, I don't think you can take large here, realistically. I think you need the space and you need to hunt for another multi-strike. You want him hitting 4 times. The quick, really important. Absolutely agree with that. Self-infuse, really important. Super agree with that. You have the ability to feed him with this winged technology. So I think you're actually cool on the line. This I think should get there. But in the same vein, you have to find the other multi-strike. And where's the trample stone? Yeah, you do have it. Cool. So this is good. I don't know about the frozen on it because you're going to play it as soon as you can, but yeah. Let's see, you lost on patient. Yeah, okay. So basically your man got sniped is what this means. I think the right line here also, my other comment, I don't think you should have pivoted Penumbra. I think you should have gone all in on Architect because it is space for more morsels, which is good. And you just go all in on the morsels here. I don't think I agree with the Shroud Mitosis either. Maybe, at least not the holdover. Taking it the card, good. I pretty much only hold over this card if I have Abandoned Antumbra or Shade Lamp, because they guarantee you morsels every turn, and you can't risk dropping this card because you can't play it, in my opinion. I think that is game losing. So I guess you did have a self-infused morsel maker. So if you saw this early enough, you would have morsels. That's kind of cursed, actually. Whoa. Was he your early game? Because Alloy Construct shows up on Ring 3, I think, right? Yeah, he shows up as a reward from Daedalus. Yeah. So you used a multi-strike morsel maker to get you through the early game. Huh. I'm really surprised you didn't just go and grab the Horned Warrior and use that instead. Did you? You took the first trial. Yeah, so you saw the Horned Warrior. You took the Morsel Maker instead of the Horned Warrior. Okay, so my major difference here is I basically never commit to the Umbra line unless I'm forced to. And Morsel Maker's a great card. I actually think he's an excellent unit, and he will get you through the early game. But I think Horned Warrior is significantly better on that pick because he takes upgrades better, right? So I'm assuming this multi-strike was probably found in the Ring 2 steel shop that I didn't go to, right? I didn't go there. I went to the right because I had that Rituala battle that I wanted to upgrade instead. So I went to the right. You went to the left. You saw this multi-strike. You put it in whatever you had so you wouldn't lose. Truly, I think you didn't need this multi-strike in him. You would have been fine. Who knows what you were shown at that Umbra banner? Probably some Crucible Doggo crap that no one wanted. Maybe, I don't know. I think Shadow Eater might have been an okay pick here if you had seen it. I have no idea what was in that banner because this is the clan combo where you can see that with Alpha Fiend. And that is a silly run. There was also a Shroud Spike on this run, so that, that would have won the game, by the way, with the Trample Stone. It would have been an extraordinarily hilarious run to go that line if there was a Shadow Eater shown here. But, it is what it is. So you went into the Morsel Maker, took it on ring 2, you made it through this, totally fine, got through these, you felt a little weak, you saw the Alloyed Construct from ring 3, and you were like, all right, that's a line. I have morsel generation, okay. And you kept this dude for your Shroud Mitosis. Interesting choice. Yeah, interesting, okay. There were no plus 30s on this run, I don't think. So you eventually settled on a Vent with Pierce. It would have been better to put your holdover on this, though, because you don't handle backline very well. And if you had taken the Jack Strips when you had seen it, then Jack Strips plus a 10 damage Vent will kill most backlines, I suppose. I think it's okay. Yeah, it's fine. Probably should have upgraded these Horn Breaks. They're really strong. Interesting. Kept the Cave in. I think there were some card choices you could have done. Like, you didn't grab that Grovel that was shown in, what was it, ring 7 or something? There was a Grovel, which would have been extremely important here. I think if you're going a Morsel line and you have Winged Tech and an Alloyed Construct, into Patient, Grovel is really important. You skipped the Prismal Dust in exchange for... What did you take from that? Was it Santumber? No, it was the Space Prism, wasn't it? Yeah. So... Yeah, so what I would have suggested is go all in on Architect here. Okay. Oh, you went Architect 1, Trample 2, huh? So you started the run with Trample then. Interesting. Okay, so this line can win. I'm not going to run it to show you, but this line can get there. What you do is you take Architect in the beginning, you go all in on Architect. It's strong enough to get you through the early game. It's fine. You'll be okay. You have Winged Technology. You'll be okay. Okay, you take the Morsel Maker early on. Fine. I actually think you still probably would have wanted the Horned Warrior. It would have just made ring 2 easier. It's fine. So, but whatever. Whatever you take there, it doesn't really matter. You're probably removing it, basically. It's just to survive the early game. You get through Daedalus. Cool. You definitely take the Prismal Dust when you see it in ring 2 because it's Patient and Arcus, and you have a squishy dude who you need rounds on. So that is unbelievably good. You always take that. You did skip Perils. I think Perils was a smart choice given the fact that you have Hellhorned, and you saw my run. It kind of went mad with power, gave me a lot of scaling. There were 2 Void Bindings on this run, which is just excellent. So we get there with the Perils of Production choice here. I think it is correct for a lot of extra power. In the worst case, you don't see what you want, you don't see a holdover, you just play it into a morsel for some extra Ember here and there, and it's fine. You don't lean into the Ember Drain, and it's okay. It doesn't hurt you here very much. So I think you remove Cave In. This does nothing. Absolutely nothing, because you didn't even see the drop cage, which means you didn't take the 5th trial. Yeah, fine. This was a scary trial, admittedly. My line was much stronger into it than yours, probably. I don't think you had the Trample Stone at that point. Most Blast Sword, not bad. I think this is a good pick if you're worried about backlines, but you did have the Vent, so you reasonably could have assumed that Vent would solve this problem all the same. And then, in that case, you just take the Petrified Skull to deal with mini-bosses, which are maybe a little scary, or, scary enemies like Darkwings or whatever. I definitely think, yeah, all in Architect, take Prismal Dust. You probably hold over a Vent for a backline here. Take the Grovel when it's showed to you. And I think you could get there then. Yeah, I think you could get there. The Alloy Construct line is usually finicky. It's usually scary. And it usually needs some help. So things like Rage stacking Mr. Alloyed Construct would go a long way. So I still think even in that case, I probably would have taken that Ritual of Battle, right? That is a really important card to grab, because if you can scale your Alloyed Construct so he's doing more than 40 damage out of the gate, you can do some work, especially when he has Trample. So The Rage scaling plan into Alloy Construct with full Architect, that wins. That wins for sure. So you could have gotten there. Now, let's look at mine. I want to talk about it because I think the decisions were great. I'm very happy with them. All right. As always, I didn't go Umbra. I saw the magic shop with a Hellhorned banner, and I said, "Hey, I have a Horned Warrior already. Show me something good." And I went and I upgraded my Ritual of Battle, which I took in Ring 1. Absolutely so good. And then I completely ignored Umbra, grabbed that. I think that was where I got Steelworker, which is exceptional. I then found Branded Warrior, put it into Horned Warrior, and my plan was to just dupe it. The damage shield was great. Honestly, you saw it on the Divinity. It took one swing to the face. Awesome. Well played. You did your job. It did its job. It saved me all that damage. So cool. We did, of course, also see Drop Cage because we took these trials, specifically this Heaven Seal trial on Ring 5. We were so powerful into, thanks to the dupe. I had 105 shards at that point. Right? It was 105. Yeah, I had 105 shards on Ring 5, and I disrespected the Heaven Seal trial. Pretty crazy, but I was really that strong. This Ritual of Battle mattered a lot. Never ended up duping it. It didn't matter because I had the Void Bindings, right? Otherwise, I think I would have duped this if I hadn't seen the Void Bindings in this run, especially the holdover into 1, right? Perils with Spell Chain, excellent. Petrified Skull frozen with Spell Chain, just so good. Solves problems. It is a problem solver. It says, that unit giving you some trouble, how about you just kill it? Feels good. Prismal Dust had great value. Saved me early. It absolutely bodied Arcus, by the way. You remember I put like 6 damage shield down on the last turn and he didn't even hit me. Hornbreak is one of the best cards in the game from this perspective. I just love this card. It's so strong. It answers any backline on the Divinity. 2 of them will kill any of the 60-80s on the Divinity as well. What else? What else is worth noting? Tiresome Climbs were a good pick here, I think. There was also an Inferno in that pack, which would have helped your prospects with the Alloyed Construct line. You could just Inferno bad floors, and that would have worked. So you should have definitely taken one of Tiresome Climb or Inferno from that pack. Of course, Trample. And the rest of it is just whatever. It's all the same stuff. All in on Architect. I think this line is great. I just ignored Umbra and solved the run with Hellhorned. And of course, Umbra did help. I used the good cards. We had Perils, we had Void Binding, and that was essentially what it managed. Hey, Umberstone, Trample is good, okay? Morsel Chump Blockers, Umbra contributed. It's fine. In all the ways it needed to. So I think this is a really good run. I think also it's very interesting to me to show you how different my choices were for yours, compared to yours rather, and how you can just dodge Umbra units, never take that risk, and win the run anyway. So rock on. And that's all I'm going to say. So, hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.